Diaz is ready. Cole is ready. Let's do it in the Bronx. First pitch is grounded to third. Oh, a nice pick by LeMahieu. One pitch, one out. Pretty play. Really solid third base this year, and you could tell how much that injury last year affected him. His throws weren't that good. He didn't have good lateral movement. Strike to Ramirez, 0-1. 1-1. You know what struck me in Cole's start against the Twins?
And the way you do that for him is that knuckle curve. Right there. You see, being able to land that particular pitch, we just saw him making speed changes on front to back.
Broken back, ground ball up the middle, and past the diving Kiner-Falefa into center field. The base hit for Ramirez. Last 13 games hitting .235. And does not have an RBI. The 0-1. Snap throw to first as Ramirez gets back. Swing and a miss. And Margot down on strike. He was asked what's the secret. Missed outside, 1-1. Third most stolen bases in the majors. 1-2. 1-2. Outside. Another change, 2-2. 2-2. Runner goes, fouled away. Sure you had your moments like he. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. 100 miles an hour. Right. Yes, in pictures you post to social media reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game. Rosarena swings at the first pitch and lofts it to right center as Judge puts it away, one down.
He's still with the Rays.
You know, one of the things that almost keeps him tethered to the Rays, and it's unusual because to a long-term deal, and it's hard to get somebody to take on that contract. So he's on a 6-year, $53 million. He gives you great defense in center. Does he give you enough offense for that number? And that's what teams have to decide. 2-2. Now the Rays are banged up. They really are. 13 players. Strike three. Kiermaier down looking.
Miles an hour on the knuckle curve is the speed that he needs in his arsenal. I mentioned before, Michael, there's three big part that I think Gerrit Cole needs in his repertoire.
1-1.
We've already seen him. That's how you keep them off of that fastball.
There's a slider. 1-2. The pitch. Strike three. Got him. Slider clips the outside corner. 4 strikeouts. And the beginning of a 13-game stretch that we detailed in the open, and also 20 games in 20 days. So it's going to be Blue Jays and the Rays. But it's interesting, David. The Yankees are 15-7 against teams with.
Gives them a chance every single night. The old theory was, hey,
good to see him healthy. Mejia lines it foul. I saw this stat today, which I think has to hearten percentage in the American League when hitting 0 home runs in a game, which means that they don't have to hit home runs to win. Now it certainly helps
organizationally to their entire coaching staff.
In my lineup, but they don't feel like they're the same one-dimensional team that they have been perhaps in years past, and he thinks that's a big reason for their success.
That they're very, very secure with in terms of framing. Swing and a miss. Mejia Swings through a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Strikeout number 5 for Cole.
Beauty.
There's that
right
knuckle
there.
curve. See Walls with the 149 batting average. Home run against the Yankees in St. Pete. And also made the comment, you know, they're not unbeatable.
You know, talked about the Dawg&Hen Waldichuk, somebody to watch in the minor leagues.
High pop-up. LeMahieu. 2 down. Well, against Gerrit Cole. And he gets on base coming into this game, a .401 on base percentage.
He's always been a high contact guy too, hard to strike out.
Cole's ahead of him 0-2. Fly ball right center. Judge calls off Stanton, who gets out of the way. And
Luke Miller from the top rope.
Liberty. Yep. A gentleman by the name of Hector Gomez tweeted it out. So Vlad Jr., who the Yankees will see in Toronto coming up. The 2-1. Grounded to Torres. Well, Vlad Sr. Here's Margot.
Unreal. Didn't Prince Fielder and Cecil Fielder have
The exact same. 319.
he wants? He already knows the game better than both of us.
Fly ball right field, Stanton. Two down.
In terms of which pitch he's throwing and what speed. But he's much more relaxed tonight. Shows up in your tempo, your pace, your overall flow.
Waved at that pitch. 2-2. Now we saw this in the first inning. We saw he goes with the change. And now those two errors, obviously the 2 runs the Yankees scored unearned, but 15 that has not been the case this year, and it showed up right there. And the Yankees have turned themselves into the type of
Torres scoring the second run.
And when you look at the Rays, their offense, it's hard for the offense to cover it. That's lined into center field for base hit for Rosarena. So the fact they're 10 over 500 is a testament to their pitching. Their pitching is outstanding. They allow 3.8 games set. Two and 0 on Kiermaier, who struck out looking in the second. Three and 0. Are we serving that suspension tonight? And that's ball 4 as Kiermaier walks. And the only thing he got out of fouled away to Detroit on April 5th. And there's a strike. One and 2. The 1-2. High fly ball. Left field. Going back Gallo, he's there. Makes the catch. Tagging is Arozarena, and he just bluffed as the throw comes all the way to LeMahieu. You know, we told you about Rojas, and that has been one of his jobs with the Yankees.
Meyer way off first base.
0-2, 100 miles an hour. The 0-2. And that's a big loss. 33 home runs last year. He was in the All-Star game as well. He works great with the pitching staff. But the 0-2. He's got a piece to stay alive. The 0-2. Fouled off the slider, still 0-2.
Four-seamer. Another shot on the back leg slider.
1-2. Strike three. 100 miles an hour on the inside, corner, 2 away. He's got his giddy up tonight. That's the complete opposite of our view.
We've got it under control.
2-1. 2-1. Soft ground ball. IKF. And Cole works out of trouble. No runs, a hit, and 2 men. Here's Diaz. 1-0. He does hockey for TBS. He's also the voice of the New York Islanders on MSG, and that's Brendan Burke. Now, Brendan's dad, and he sat there for the entire game watching us do the game on radio. And then he went to his dad, Don, who's now and he's become a great broadcaster. He's an outstanding broadcaster. Diaz fouls it away.
Is he crazy like you and Sturves?
Not a bit. 1-2. Fly ball, left field, and that's going to bounce in front of Gallo for a single for Diaz. Popped up. One and one.
Gerrit Cole with 85 pitches.
Swing and a miss. One, 2. Right back to Cole. Can they turn 2? Bad throw. Everybody's safe. Cole upset with himself. He hurried it. And that'll be an E1. Looped into shallow center field. Who's going to get it? No one. As Judge fields it on a hop, getting to second is Ramirez. So Cole was getting doinked in this inning. Started him off with a change, 1-0. Hit sharply, foul, just foul. Right back up the middle. Diving stop by IKF. He keeps it in the infield, and that keeps a run from scoring. So the base is loaded on the infield single. With this could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, pumped up Cole skipping up the